very specific who can, address these, these accidents and things like that. So that's why I'm really excited to have you here. But the first question is, how did you get into cycling, and how did it lead you to be a advocate for cyclists as a lawyer?
Thanks for being. Sorry to hear about your losses, for sure.
Ugh, it was one of those surprises. She used to be a spin instructor for me. She was a mom of two, and it's but and she was in a cycling event, a charity event of all things. Yeah, it was pretty horrific when I found. But you know what? This isn't an uncommon story, and anyways, I'm really happy that
We
you
do
are.
we do what we do for the
Yeah.
ones that we've lost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't make me cry. I
Um,
will cry because like she was such a lovely person.
well,
Anyways,
then
okay.
on a positive note, I got into bikes, with my dad and brother up in Collingwood, Ontario,
Mm.
biking through the bush and
Oh yeah.
jumping into mud and puddles and things like that, and fell in love at an early age with cycling up there, and did so until I was a teenager, and then moved to London, Ontario, and then while I was at Western, was an instructor at mountain bike camps, and then moved to Toronto to become a lawyer, and put my bike away because I was like, oh, that's crazy. I'm not going to bike down here.
In the traffic.
Just too busy, and people didn't seem to care much for cyclists on the road. So I didn't cycle for a long time, and then because our transit system is such a nightmare, getting to work would take an hour when it should have taken 15 minutes. So I pulled the bike out again. And it was in that experience, biking to work every day, seeing what we were up against, getting almost hit on every other block, that really like turned my legal focus towards like, wow, what are my rights as a cyclist?